Hi everyone and welcome back to the Elden Ring Mage walkthrough. We are in Weeping Peninsula. I'm going to duplicate Renala's Remembrance before I forget about it, just because we are going to want to get both of the things from this. And this way I can show you how you take one of these things down. So what you want to do is hit this build up on their legs while not getting hit. And once you've knocked off enough of it, he'll come down. And you want to be careful because if you get squished, you'll probably die. Just gotta take a note of which way he's moving. Keep yourself topped off in case you do. I think he might be coming down. See if that's enough. Oh. Oh, there we go. It's kind of spectacular to watch. Then once it comes down, you can go inside. We're going to duplicate the Renala Remembrance. Now we're going to go back to Roundtable Hold. So one thing to note here is you can get her armor. Particular note is the hat. Increases your intelligence with no downside, unlike the Glintstone crowns that we were picking up. So the only issue, of course, is that you look absolutely ridiculous wearing it. So it all depends on how much you're bothered by the ridiculousness of it. For the Remembrance, you know, we have two of them, so we want to just go ahead and get both of these spells. I mean, we can't use the other one for some time, but because it has a super high int requirement. But yeah, to show this hat, yeah, you can see it. It actually is +3 intelligence, so you know, unfortunately. So I mean, it is a substantial damage boost, but I can't bring myself to walk around Elden Ring looking that terrible, so, you know, it's there if you want it. The staff is really, really good, although I don't think it beats... We have to get our intelligence higher before it will actually beat out.
Greetings, are you here for spirit?
Seeing how we're doing with... You know, we're still short.
Well, I took you for no matter, it's lay out your arms.
So we can even take this even higher. So we get to 13. So we're gonna start doing the Carian Regal Scepter. Oh, it needs an Ent of 60. So we're just gonna... Actually, we're just gonna time out, time out, time out. We're just gonna wait. There's no point spending the smithing stones yet. Until we get there. So we'll stick with our Demi-Human Queen's staff, which at plus 13 should be doing pretty well. Oh, and we would like to talk to Gideon now that we killed a second boss.
Well, I see you found another great rune. Wonderful. You are a worthy fellow tarnished indeed. Make the journey to the capital, Leyndell, that lies to the east of the Altus Plateau, at the foot of the Erdtree. The Two Fingers will deny your passage no longer. You may be our best hope. Find your way to the Elden Ring, for we are tarnished, and we must answer the call of grace.
We can turn in our meat bell bearing that we got from that second bell bearing hunter. We also had basic smithing stones, the low level ones. So just to look where we are here. Got some rune arcs if we wanted them. And I bought everything else. Alright. So from here, we can go back to... Let's see, lake facing cliffs, and we're going to go talk to Thops, because remember we found that second glintstone key.
To learn another? Wonderful. Are you certain you're willing to give your Glintstone key to me? My, oh my. Thank you. Now I can go back to resume my study.
That gets you erudition, and erudition is what was blocking us from getting into the converted Fringe tower.
Back to learn another? Why, of course. Thank you. With your blessing. Perhaps, who knows?
And now, if you quit the game and come back in, it's just faster than going back to the Grace. You can see he's gone, but look here. What's this? Oh, come on, come here. It gets you Ashifor, Thop's Barrier. So this basically gives you a deflection. Like in the same way that you would use parry on a shield, you can basically put this thing on it and parry spells, which is pretty cool. Now from here, I'll show you where Thops ended up. I think I talked about it when we were outside the schoolhouse classroom, but he actually ends up right out here. And he's dead. So you get his bell bearing to keep buying things. You get a Thop's Barrier spell, and then you get the Academy Glintstone staff. Now we're going to go back to Roundtable Hold. Talk to Brother Corin.
Ah, you appear to be doing well. Very good. Well then,
Would you... There's something I should mention to you as well. I'm thinking of leaving the Roundtable Hold. Do you know of the noble Goldmask? Though he was but a tarnished, living outside the lands between, he was a great scholar who foresaw the coming guidance of grace. And now, I hear he has come to the... I wish nothing more than to seek his instruction.
Alright, we got everything from him already.
May the Golden Order...
I'm basically all prepared to respec. If I decide at any point I'm done with Mage, I'm gonna have all the incantations. Although it's more about DLC. I'm gonna play Mage all the way through for the base game. Alright, so he's gonna leave Roundtable Hold and be gone next time. So now we want to go up to the Frenzied Flame village outskirts. And go up to the converted Fringe tower, which we can now get into. So what you have to do is, not only do you have to do the erudition gesture in front of it, but you also have to be wearing one of those goofy hats. I'm not sure if the Carian knight that we killed in front of here comes back. I think he doesn't, since he's capable of dropping an Ash of War if you didn't kill the knight's cavalry. Okay. Yeah, we're clear. May erudition light the way. It's interesting that they tell you about erudition, but don't tell you that you have to wear one of the goofy hats. And any goofy hat will do. And then you just have to get rid of finger snap. Oh, we have so many gestures because we're being... This is a completionist run, so we're getting so much. Okay. And once you do this... You can see the crystals on the crown glowed, which is kind of cool. I'm fat rolling. Fat rolling my way to victory here. Probably gonna need a little more endurance, because either a little more endurance or to just throw this on. Give ourselves a little more HP and stamina. That's an option for now. While I mull over what I'm gonna do. Oh, this one is... Oh, I didn't lock on. I'm the best. This thing's really rocks. It's probably magic. That those are gorgeous spell effects for mist into the mist. Game is so pretty. I like looking at all the messages and see. Well, you would be lonely if you're not gonna go up and get your loot. I think this is where the Canon and Gavel spells are, which are really, really fun. Those are both good spells. You saw there was a guy in the, I think it was the Academy Crystal Cave that used the Gavel on us. It's the giant hammer, green hammer. And Canon is a very good spell. I think Gavel kind of gets overshadowed a little bit by like Duelist Moonblade once you get that, but like Canon's pretty good. Alright, and let's see, where should we head next? We can go use our second of our keys. So that involves going to the 4 Belfries. I think everything we have left now is just finishing. We have a few things to do in Western Liurnia. to see what it is. Night Sky Unceasing. This is going to take us to Nokron. Can't remember if you can get on the horse. Yeah. So I can see the Mottled Necklace, and then there is a Crucible Knight here. I'm not really sure if there's any point. I didn't know I could do that. He is actually just, as far as I can tell, just completely fun and optional. I don't think there's any reason to kill him other than, like, I don't know, Crucible Knight practice. But yeah, to cover the Mottled Necklace, raises your robustness, your immunity, and your focus. And then from here, we are going to go back, all the way back to the foot of the Four Belfries. And there is an Everjail right there. Creepy singing Bat Lady. Gets you Greatblade Phalanx. So then, let's see, from here, there's an Erdtree. Oh, and just to show, okay, so we have, the one we currently have equipped is Glintblade Phalanx. It costs 18. And then this is Greatblade Phalanx. It costs 30. So it's like an upgrade. So that's great for like, since the way I've been kind of using it is, you know, you cast it at the start just to get that extra damage that comes in right at the beginning of the fight. Alright, now we got an Erdtree. Oh, they're fast. They keep doing a parry hit. Let's try to guard counter of it. Oh, I guess I gotta go up. And there are also some catacombs down here. The first Erdtree. See the Cerulean Crystal Tier and a Ruptured Crystal Tier. So that will restore half of your FP. That causes a concoction to explode. So I wouldn't really use either of those. I mean, I guess you could do something where you brought out Lutel and then used that to get back the FP from Lutel, but I don't know. I'm not short on resources. Just gonna keep pumping intelligence now. I might take a little detour to get mined to 25. So this is the converted tower. Now on the one hand it has the same erudition puzzle, but one key difference is if you hadn't been to the academy and like jumping, you can actually get up there just by going up this thing. But you have to like not suck at platforming. just showing this to do something different. But yeah, we could just wear the crown and do the erudition thing. But you can actually... Can't remember if it's actually in there or if I keep going. Oh yeah, it's right there. Okay. So you have to get on torrent. Like that. Yet another memory stone, so we're just like dripping with spell options now, which is great. And then let's see, let's go back to Revenger's Shack, because we're gonna go do those catacombs now. Actually see it being told. There's jellyfishes. You can hear the ball. There it is. Try to get away. I guess you have a sword dance. I do not have a sword. Oh, I do not have a shield equipped. Having trouble. That's all I wanted to do, but I had all the wrong gear on. Okay. From here we don't really care about the bats, we're just racing for the catacombs. Which are appropriately enough named the Road's End Catacombs. Oh, look at all the blood stains, oh my god. People really struggle understanding what to do against these guys. Once you know you can, guard counter them, they become trivialized. But before you know that, they're kind of terrifying. I remember, like, my first playthrough was as a mage, and I didn't know anything about, like, shields or guard countering, and the lever opened right up front. See the signs here. Lots of illusions. So the Watchdog Staff is here. Let's see. Oh, Rune Arc. I have a rule that, like, if I get one, I'm allowed to use one. Until I get another one, I'm not allowed to use the one I had. feel like, I mean, I guess I could do it because we're here. I'm too lazy to do all the other stuff. So the way this works is they're a really terrifying looking enemy, but who I thought would leave me alone. But the real enemy is just the snail. And then you hit him and he moves, and you're just looking for the glow on the ground. This is a place where I think it's great to use the summon, just because, you know, it keeps the bad guy, the fake bad guy, distracted. Alright, so there's still a Watchdog Staff and Raya Lucaria Soldier Ashes to find in here. So let's go back. Decide. Oh yeah, there's another one to get. If you're not gonna hit me, I'll hit you. It's easy to miss stuff in here. Since the boss was, you know, early on. Oh, I forgot about that. Totally forgot there was a trap there. I like all the helpful messages, Ewan. It's very easy to like, I mean, I'm not really in danger of knowing how they work, but if you didn't really know, it's easy to like run around and get hit by a million of these guys. So I just want to make sure they're not hiding to ambush you. That gets us the Raya Lucaria Soldier Ashes, and that's everything in here. Alright, and from here, now we got all the loot in here. I think it's time to do Carian Manor.
Braved, hon. I'd explain all the engine, whatever you...
So remember, there's some peril here. Here, I usually just kind of stay to the right. That's how I've always navigated this. They make it sound like the way EG talks about it, he makes it sound like you're just gonna die, like that you can't actually go here. But it's really not that bad. So, east of here is, we can get the Hoarfrost Stomp Ash. it's in the lake. Yeah, it's one of those, Oh, I don't have Glintstone Arc on. Glintstone Arc is just like the best for this. Dang, where'd it go? I don't know if I'm even standing in the right. Oh. Oh, this long stretch is probably better. So, like, go here and turn around. Oh, I need like, I might need to go back to the Grace. There are spells that are better. I could use the Shatter Earth, or, you know, that would just be AoE. Oh, nice big ball. That gets us Hoarfrost Stomp. Alright. I think before going in and doing all of the manor stuff, though, debating whether we're going to do like, yeah, I think we're good to do this, but I think we will try to just do all of the manor in its own episode, so I'm going to stop here, and see you next time.